Hey everyone, quick update for Tuesday, February 11th. S&P finished just a little bit green, couple points above unchanged. NASDAQ red, Russell red, Dow green. So pretty mixed today. You can see on a daily chart, pretty similar range as we had yesterday, which is pretty narrow. If I look at a 5-minute chart, we had that gap, a little bit of a gap down to open, traded sideways in anticipation of the Powell testimony in front of Congress. Got about this looks like a big move up, big move down, but in reality, it's only about a 15-point move up and down. And then it kind of pushed higher into power hour, where then it just kind of tailed off. So if we look at the expected move, for example, the upper end was 78, didn't even get up to that, so traded well within its expected move in anticipation of CPI. So we've got CPI tomorrow, pre-market, 7:30 a.m., 1 hour before the bell. We've also got Powell testifying again, so it's always a 2-day deal, twice a year in front of Congress. I don't have any stats to back this up, but anecdotally, it seems like you get a little bit of movement the first day, and then the second day, the market's kind of digested what's going on, so there's not a whole lot. Now, the difference is we've got CPI pre-market, so that kind of puts Powell's testifying a little bit on the back burner compared to what the CPI is, so we'll see what happens there. But potentially some volatility, I would say. If we have an up move, more often than not, you get a pretty decent sell-off in volatility, right? The uncertainty is now out of the way, so you get a contraction in volatility. VIX is currently at 16. If there's no surprises, we could certainly see, VIX in the low 15s, maybe even into the 14s. We do have PPI pre-market on Thursday, so maybe they leave a little volatility premium in for that. We've got core retail sales on Friday, which isn't a huge deal typically. But CPI and PPI definitely more important. So we'll see what happens. As far as my trading goes, today was just kind of meh. I started off day trading. Probably shouldn't have been day trading before and during, when Powell first started talking. So that was probably strike one. But I never really felt very in sync, confident in the market. And so some days you feel really in sync with the flow of the market, right? And some days you just don't. And today was one of those that I just did not. And so the good news is, back in the day, I used to, when I would have those days, it would be I would go off the rails and do something really stupid and lose some money. Today, I ended a little bit red. I was a little bit red on day trades. I had a Mahomes trade that was a loser. My Wugo was a winner. I had a couple scratch trades. So yeah, I ended up a little bit red, but nothing big at all. And so that's a key thing, right? It's being aware. I started getting those feelings of wanting to force trades and wanting to revenge trade and size up. And, the key thing is getting to the point where you become aware of that in the moment and you can dial it back or go take a walk or whatever it takes to not make those mistakes. And so I did a good job about managing risk and not making any mistakes. I just never really felt, in the flow with the market today, which just happened. So it's on those days that makes a big difference of how you handle those, how you control those, that can be a big difference in your overall P&L over, I'm going to have more of those days the rest of this week, the rest of this year, right? So if those accumulate in a negative way each week, each month, each year, that can add up to be a significant issue. But if you can control those and don't have blow-ups or big losses or revenge trade or do anything stupid, then those positives accumulate over the course of a year as well. So very, very important stuff. And I just wanted to share that because I could feel myself having those tendencies today, and was able to control that. So that's always a good thing. All right, so that's it. We'll look forward to CPI tomorrow. If there's no surprises and we get a kind of a bullish report, or the market reacts in a bullish way, we usually have a pretty significant contraction in volatility premium. VIX is currently at 16. We could definitely see that down into the low 15s, if not into the 14s. I mean, it got down to 1575-ish today. And we do have PPI pre-market Thursday. We've got retail sales Friday, so they may leave a little bit of volatility premium in there for PPI, certainly. So we'll see what happens. But might see a little volatility pre-market and into the day tomorrow. So just got to stay nimble and follow the price action and feel the flow, my friends. Feel the flow. All right, take care. Have a good night. Talk to you soon.